Hello everyone. Let's discuss the last concept in this chapter, that is merits and demerits of book building. So let's see the merits of book building. First merit is realization of high price. Companies succeed in getting highest price for their shares. Fixed price issue does not bring that much price because your price is fixed by the institutional investors, so they can bid for different quantities, and finally that is finalized by the merchant bank. So that's why it is better than normal issue, and it is a quick process. So from the date of closure of subscription list, it takes only 15 days to make allotment. So that's why it is a very quick process for issuing shares and getting funds from the public. Fast availability of funds. So as allotment is done within 15 days, so very fastly we can get funds from book building issue. Lesser issue expenses. So here syndicate members perform the function of underwriters and book runners. So book runners means your merchant bankers. So financial intermediaries are required very less because your brokers are not required. So the commission payable to them, it is very less, and even number of intermediaries are less. So that cost of issuing shares through book building is less. It is a quick updates are available on real time basis. At every point of time, the company knows the various prices and quantities bid. In fixed price issue, the company has to wait for the bank branches for consolidating and sending information. But here it is not, as technology is used. It is done very quickly. Lack of uncertainties. There is no uncertainty involved in the subscription because demand for shares is well assessed even 2 months before the opening of the issue, along with the prices at which institutions are by. So before issuing the shares, they will be finalizing that how many number of shares that investors are willing to purchase and what should be the price. So that's why uncertainty is not there, that is whether the investors are purchasing or not. So that confusion is not there because investors are informing that we are purchasing this much quantities for this much price. Opportunity for revision. If investor want to make any changes in the bids which they already made, that opportunity is available. Quick listing of shares. So immediately after allotment, shares are listed on the stock exchange. So funds are not blocked in application money. So immediately after receiving application, that allotment is done, and listing of shares also done. So whenever they want to sell their shares, they can sell and they can get back their amount. Less administrative cost. The subsequent administrative cost for the company are less. In fixed price issue, the principle is to ensure that wide distribution of shares to many shareholders, so that it requires a huge uh, administrative cost. Preference by institutional buyers or institutional investors. Qualified institutional buyers, they are no need to pay the amount which they are bidding for. So it is paid only after the allotment. So that's why institutional investors, they prefers this. Then demerits. It is suitable for mega issues. When company wants to issue large number of shares, then they can go for this kind of issue. Well developed market. So computerized system technology they are using for giving up to date information. So that's why it is a well developed market. Manipulation of price. As the qualified institutional buyers need not to pay the bid amount, so later they can change it or they can cancel that bid, so that finally who is going to affect? The retail investors are going to affect. Unfair allotments. The allotment made to qualified institutional buyers is based on description of the lead book runner. So lead book runner, they are from qualified institutional buyers, or they may issue the shares to the qualified institutional buyers. So that means they may act on behalf of the qualified institutional buyers, and they may not consider the interest of retail investors. Concentrated holding. qualified institutional buyers, they possess a large number of shares, so the majority of shares that will be in the hands of qualified institutional buyers, so that they can have a control over the management of the company. So by this we are going to finish the fourth chapter. Thank you.